For us, I don't particularly care whose organisation brings the food in. All I'm looking for is to make sure that we get more food than we're currently getting in. I've been able to go to the north twice because it's been so difficult to get there, and I managed to get this week through the Kuwaiti Junction, Safieddine Road. I got to Bet Lahia and went to the Kamal Adwan Hospital, and I went there because that was the hospital that was recording and reporting the deaths of children through nutritional malnutrition issues. I went to the ward itself, the children's ward, and it's absolutely shocking to see what's there. Every single child in that ward has nutritional deficiencies, are emaciated, they're on drip feeds. Some of them are worse off than others. Some of them, they've got complications such as hepatitis A or intestinal infections, and all of that's weakening their immune system. And days before we got there, there was some children who died, and some of the children in that ward are in very, very bad condition. If people are forced to move from Rafah right now, and the assumptions are it will be a large-scale incursion, therefore there could be up to 500,000 to 900,000 people moving. We cannot cope with that. There's nowhere in the world you could cope with that number happening that quickly, when we right now are in such a fragile situation in terms of our ability to address the current humanitarian situation. And right now we're in a contingency planning mode for addressing the current humanitarian catastrophe. And for that to be then doubled up by making people move, we just wouldn't be able to do that. It would be massive in every sense. As a crisis, it hasn't been measured in this way in terms of the intensity of the totality, in terms of impact on population, of the speed by which this has happened, and the lack of hope that's built into this situation. And I've never seen, I've seen it in pockets in other places, but I've never seen in such a mass scale as this one right now. A ceasefire it's the most important thing we need right now to get that supply into all those people who we know are really struggling.